What is up with everyone, Paul from Timeless Gaming here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get all of the collectibles inside of Chapter 5, which is the Holy City of Aratum. So basically there is 9 secret areas, 240 gold, 2 rubies, and a bunch of other stuff for us to find, including 2 secret landing zones, which took me about an hour and a half to even figure out where they are. So starting up the mission, we're going to head directly to the right, and over on top of this building right here is going to be a Titan that we're going to have to go ahead, fight, and kill. Now once you've done that and you've killed him, you'll be able to actually go ahead and land directly on here. So once he is dead, the point will show up and it will allow you to land. Again, this is where the building is. From the bridge right over here, we're going to head over here to the right, and it's going to be right over here in the second building, basically. Once you land, there's going to be a holdout section with a bunch of demons for you to kill, and there is going to be a lot of gold here for us to go ahead and grab. We're going to use our shield to bust through this and break open this like hellgate kind of thing that's here, and the whole holdout section is going to begin. You're going to kill all of the demons all around this area. You don't have to kill them to get to the gold underneath, but you can kill them all beforehand. Once you're done with that, we're going to head down the stairs, and we're going to actually head through this little tunnel kind of area to grab some gold and a gold cache that is sitting right over here in the middle. From there, we're going to go ahead, bust through this door, and we're going to head back up to the top area where we just were fighting the demons. At some point during the end of this holdout section, a certain Hell Knight is going to spawn, which will then have a demon essence on him. Or not a Hell Knight, one of the Pinky Riders will spawn, and he will have a demon essence on him. We're going to go ahead, fight him, and of course, once you are done killing him, you'll be able to do your glory kill, and you can grab out your demon essence just like that for some more maximum health. After that, we're going to go ahead, head towards the middle area where the middle hell carrier is, and we're actually going to head directly down below it. So as soon as you get here, there's going to be this section down below, all the way down here, that we're going to go ahead and descend to. So go ahead, descend down, and there's going to be 2 titans sitting on each of these pillars right over here. Again, all you're going to have to do is go ahead, fight them, and kill them both. Once you are done killing them both, you will actually be able to go ahead and land here. So there's the first Titan down, and we're going to go ahead, take out the second Titan as fast as possible, and once he is dead, we're going to go ahead and land right here. Landing here, we're going to go ahead, and now there's a couple of different items in this exact area. There's a red key card that we're going to have to pick up in order for us to get a ruby. There is a bunch of gold lying all around, and a bunch of different puzzles that we're going to have to solve in order to get through this. So we're going to head over here to where this imp stalker is, and we're going to go ahead and break open this while standing on the button. Once you do that, we're going to head over to the piece that just fell down below, and we're going to jump in to the water down here. Now there is a valve down here that will allow us to go ahead and drain the water out so we can get inside of here to grab the red key card. Right behind this thing is going to be the valve, and again, once you interact with it, the water will drain, and you can then go ahead and use your shield to bust open the front door to it. Once you've busted open the front door, we're going to head around, we're going to jump in, and we're going to go ahead and pick up our red key card. Once we pick up the red key card, there's going to be a grav lift, which will send you into this room. There's a bunch of gold here that you can go ahead and pick up. You should pick it up the second you fly in anyway, and you can bust open both of those doors there. Next, we're going to go ahead and head off to the sides real fast, and we're going to grab a bunch of gold surrounding this area right over here on the sides. So we're going to head back to where the button was, and we're going to go ahead and drop down to the right side of it, down here to these paths, and we're going to go ahead and grab the gold and head into this like tunnel-like area of the interior. Once we go through it, we're going to go ahead and find ourselves right over here at the end of it a weapon skin for one of our weapons as well, and then we can go ahead and bust open the gate. There's also a bunch of cultists here the second you get out of that gate area, so I suggest killing them because you have to do that for a challenge as well. Once you do that, go ahead and run around, grab the rest of the gold that is left, and we're going to climb up the wall and head back up to the top area. Once we get up here to the top area, we're going to go ahead and head into that room that the waypoint is luring us towards, and we can go ahead and grab the ruby that is here. And we have officially grabbed all the items inside of the 2 secret areas inside of this level. Heading back to the beginning, we're going to go ahead and start with the middle carrier, and we're going to go ahead and fight it and bring it down so that we can land on it. Once we land on the middle helicarrier, we're going to go ahead and head through the inside all the way towards the end where the power generator is that we actually have to bust through in order to destroy the helicarrier. It's all the way down here at the bottom. Most of these helicarriers actually have items at the very bottom right before you exit out after destroying the generator. This first one is going to have a bunch of gold right here the second you drop down from there and you turn around. The second one we're going to go to is the one on the right, and we're going to go ahead again, fight this one, destroy its guns, and destroy its main piece that is holding it up, and we're going to go ahead and land on it. Once we get to this kind of like circle right next to this sentinel shrine outside, there's going to be a bunch of different things we have to grab. So behind from the sentinel shrine, we're going to go ahead, follow this gold here, and we're going to drop down into this well, which will lead us into these tunnels. There is more cultists here as well, so make sure you go ahead and kill them. Again, it's for a challenge. So we're going to go ahead and head over to our left from where we just destroyed those cultists into this secret room over here, and we're going to grab ourselves some gold. There's also some armor, health, and ammo inside of this room as well. Heading out from that tunnel that we were just in, you're going to come out here to this courtyard where a bunch of sentinels are, and there's going to be a gold cache sitting right there for us to go ahead and grab before we head back to the area with the sentinel shrine inside of it. For the next area, we're going to go ahead, climb up the wall next to the sentinel shrine and continue the mission like we would normally. But instead of going left underneath that bridge, we're going to head right up these stairs where a bunch of demons are sitting, and you're going to find a locked door that you need a blue key card to open this time around. The blue key card is above us on the cliff side right over here, as you guys can see on the map. So what we have to do is continue back inside of the helicarrier, and we have to come out a couple of seconds right over on the opposite side of where these rocks are. Once we get over here, we're going to go ahead, head outside. There's going to be 2 mancubuses that we're going to have to fight, and once you've killed the mancubi, however you want to say it, we're going to go ahead and head up the wall that is going to unlock. Again, you do have to kill all the demons here in order for this wall to unlock, so make sure you do that. Climbing up the wall, we're going to go ahead and follow this around the side over here, and as you guys can see, the blue key card is right over here to our right and ready for us to go ahead and pick up. So go ahead and pick up the blue key card. From this, we're going to go ahead, drop down from the cliff back to where the locked door with the blue key card is, and we're going to go ahead and unlock the door with the blue key card. We're going to head inside where there's a bunch of gold for us to go ahead and grab, and of course at the end is going to be a life sigil for us, just in case. After, as we get to the end of this helicarrier, there's going to be a demon Hell Knight that spawns, and he will have a demon essence on him. Again, this is story related, so you can't really miss this demon essence guy at all. Go ahead and kill him like you normally would, do your glory kill on him, and pull out the demon essence, and you will get some more shell ammo for your demon slayer, or doom slayer I mean. Heading completely to the right into a new area, we're going to come over here to this helicarrier that is below the city, and we're going to go ahead, do the same thing. We're going to fight it, destroy it, and we're going to go ahead and land. Landing on this, there's going to be this room a little bit inside of it with a bunch of demons. You're going to have to go ahead, fight and kill all of the demons inside of this room, and once you have dispersed all of them, the locked door or locked piece that you guys just saw there has a piece of gold sitting behind it that we're going to go ahead and pick up for us to take. Next, heading towards the end of this helicarrier in the same area where you're going to destroy this one's power generator, the second you drop down, turn around, you'll find some gold, and we'll find ourselves a Codex page ready for us to go ahead and pick up. Next, we're going to head all the way to the left where we have the 4th and final helicarrier for us to go ahead and destroy. Once we destroy this one and we go ahead and land on it, we're going to be able to follow this path to a whole bunch of more different secrets. So moving on, once we get across this bridge, there's going to be this enforcer demon right here that we're going to have to go ahead and take out. Once we fight him and take him out, we'll be able to actually head inside. Once we get inside, there will be this elevator kind of thing inside of the hallway with this button. We're going to go ahead, drop down behind here, and drop down the elevator shaft over here, and it's going to lead us to a life sigil right over here, and I think it's considered a secret area. Nothing popped up for it, but just in case, make sure you guys head down here. Next, we're going to go ahead and head back over here to the actual elevator, and we're going to press the button in order to lift us all the way back up to where we just were. Now, after we do this, we're going to go ahead and head back over to that other button that we were at first. But if you look up right above the button, you'll see the chandelier type thing. Use your shield to go ahead and drop it on the button, which will then open the door right across from you for your ruby and the 10th collectible of the level. It also counts as a secret area here as well, so make sure that you definitely go ahead and grab this. Next, we're going to go ahead and head back outside. Now, this is when you continue through the mission completely, like how you're supposed to. You'll end up back outside before heading into the Hellcarrier. Once you get out here, you're going to head over here to the right, drop down. There's going to be a bunch of gold, so we're just going to go ahead and follow it. And once we head through this scaffolding, there'll be a hole in the wall over here to our right. We're going to go ahead, enter inside. We'll get a secret area as well, and a Mencubus will pop out through the wall. Head through the wall that he just popped out, and we're going to go ahead and kind of like take our path a little bit towards the right. We're going to climb up this wall. We're going to climb up this second wall right over here. And right behind up these stairs is going to be our toy for Serrat. And you can also break open this in order to get back to that first hallway that we initially came through when we first landed here. Now, heading back to where we just were. So from this room, we're going to go ahead, head over here to the right. This door is now open. We're going to go ahead and climb up and head up here to the scaffolding. We're going to go ahead and use our shield to break this gate or this chain over here, and it's going to drop down this bridge. We're then going to go ahead and shield bash this crate over here. We're going to head over to it, sprint jump on top. We're going to head up here, and we're going to follow this other scaffolding on the opposite side all the way around the building till we get to this area. We're going to go ahead, head back inside from here. You'll see a bunch of cultists here, and you'll also unlock another secret area as well. Once you kill the cultists, we're going to go ahead, head over here, and we're going to head down these stairs, and right behind us, down the long hallway kind of thing, we're going to go ahead and head into another room, which will have our Codex. So again, you can also break this gate in order to get back to that main first area that we first went into when we entered the interior. And the Codex will be right there for us. Now, don't leave this area just yet, because there's also a piece of gold, as you guys can see on the map right here, which is right up on the left side. So heading out of the same room that we were just in, we're going to go ahead, head over here to our left. We're going to jump up, and you'll see the piece of gold here. Once you grab the gold, though, it's going to have a little lockdown section where a bunch of the imps are going to go ahead and spawn. You're going to have to go ahead, kill them all, and take them out. Once you do that, we're going to head into the actual Hellcarrier itself now. And there's going to be a bunch of demons. Once we head up the stairs, the second we get inside of the Hellcarrier, this is where we came in from, we're going to go ahead and shield bash open this, and we're going to head up here. There's going to be a gold cache. It is also considered another secret area. And the second you turn around, a bunch of 2 Hell Knights are going to spawn. They're going to be buffed up by an enforcer that is behind the shield over there. So you're going to have to kill them while they're buffed up in order for you to get out. Well, that was actually the final collectible of the entire mission. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content if this content did help you get all of the collectibles inside of the mission, the holy city of Aratum. With that being said, though, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay timeless, and goodbye.